Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video. It's something a little bit different than last time. So what it is a little bit of my Thrifted collection that I've gotten over the last year or so, give or take. It's nothing too crazy. Like everything except for one piece that I paid $30 for is like $10 or below for what I paid for it. Most of them came from thrift stores. A few were like some weird stories of like some marketplace finds, stuff like that. But yeah, so the first one right here, it's 2005 San Antonio Spurs championship t-shirt. It's nothing too crazy. I found it in Mississippi when I was like stationed there for tech school for the Air Force. It's one of like the first times I went thrifting there, and it's just a piece I really like. So the next one, oh yeah, it's a Kansas City Chiefs t-shirt I found. Can't remember what year it is. It's from 1994. I found it right before they won the Super Bowl last year. I really love the graphic on it. Oh, that's another thing too. I'm not gonna go like too crazy into like what brand it is, the tag, anything like that. For me, I don't care personally, but I know a lot of people out there are pretty, passionate about their tags and everything. That's just not me. I try to collect what I like, wear what I like, do what I like, because it doesn't bring happiness to me. It's not for me. Yeah, so here's another one. It's kind of like pretty basic. It's a New York like graphic t-shirt. I found this at Goodwill in my hometown. I want to say like early 2019, I think. I know it's probably pretty crazy I can remember all this. I have a decently good memory. But yeah, I really love the little smiley face. It reminds me of like the Sean Witherspoon collaboration. Yeah, okay, so here we have is like a little Tiger Creek wildlife refugee thing. This is before like the whole Tiger King craze thing happened. I really like it because if you can't see, the little tigers have a thing named Little Sammy right there. And I thought that was like the funniest thing to call the tiger Little Sammy. Cause I think I was trying to sell this for a while. And like on the Instagram post I was like, shout out to Little Sammy, something like that, something corny. But oh, here's another pretty basic one. It's something you could probably find like at an Arizona like thrift shop or something. It reminds me of Arizona. I just really like the color block and try to like match it with like grape 5s or like the black grapes, stuff like that, top 3s. Because it was just, I think this might even came from the bins. It was like probably 50, 60 cents, however it works out. Kind of they do it by the weight. There's another basic one too, it's like Cat. I don't know too much about like the brand. I just know like I had some like little toy trucks that were based off like real life things. So yeah, that's that one. Oh yeah, so these two I'm gonna show together. It's 1997. What is it? Like Florida Marlins championship and 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks shirt. These were like together the Salvation Army in my local one. I think they were like $1.99 a piece. Yeah, because this one still has the tag on it. I only paid $1.99 both of these for a piece. Yeah, so like $4 altogether. Yeah, so this one, it's a borderline vintage Nike Carmelo Anthony jersey, and I found it whenever, I think it was before the NBA season started, and nobody really knew where Carmelo was gonna go or anything. And I was pretty sure he was gonna go somewhere. I didn't think it was gonna take as long as it did for him to get signed, but I was pretty happy to find it because I wasn't the hugest Carmelo fan growing up or anything, but I always thought, he was one of like the best players in the league at the time he was with the Nuggets and then going to New York and everything. It's just, his career was all over the place, man. But okay, so this, I'm not the biggest football fan either. I really don't even have a favorite team. It was something I found. It's 2002 American Football Conference Champions, Oakland or wherever they were Raiders back in the day. I don't even know that. It goes to show how much I don't watch football. But yeah, it's just something I liked. I think it's like a large. It's something that's a little snug on me. I'm more like an XL, double XL. But I mean, it works. Alright, yeah, so this is a little Tweety Bird thing. It says, don't go there. I found this in the bins. I snatched it off of some guy because I thought it was something like pretty good. So like I snatched it without thinking. I'm pretty sure the dude was pissed at me. If you ever watch this, I apologize. But the same time, I'm just glad I got the shirt. That might be messed up, but that's just me, man. But yeah, I really love like the graphic on this. It's a little like yellowed around the collar and a few other spots on the t-shirt, but overall it's like pretty decent, all considering. Alright, so this is another that I'm going to show two of. This is like, I think, this is the only thing on eBay that I found for like really good price that's on this rack right now. So what it is Super Bowl 30, like crew neck and t-shirt. I really love like the little XXX like logo they have for that Super Bowl. It's something like, it's not too creative. I just love like the graphics that they have for this. Whenever I found out, I like looked it up, all the different like stuff they have on eBay. And I found these. I want to say I paid $10 for for both of them together. Alright, so this is like my favorite kind of thing to find. I love the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. It's something I love to find whenever I go out, and I've only found probably 3 or 4 pieces the whole like the past 2 or 3 years that I've actually been thrifting. But there's something that I found at like, I think SBCA thrift. I think I only paid $3 for it. I really love like the logo for the 96 Olympics and all the like different color blocking they have was crazy. It just feels like the 90s to me. I mean, like I said, it's one of my favorite things to find. And the next one, it's like hands down my like, it's probably my top 3 like Goodwill finds, just because I love the color block on it. This is another 1996 Olympic. This one's a polo t-shirt. But yeah, I found this and I thought I was with somebody and they found it for me. And they're like, yo, is this anything? And I was like, what you mean is this anything? Like, this is like crazy. Like, this is like one of the most like, I love this shirt. I got a picture on Instagram of me in this, and it's like one of my favorite like pictures of me fit-wise. I really love the color block on this. Like, this is hands down, like, it's especially like on this rack, it's probably one of my favorite things personally. Alright, so this, hold on, let me see how many I got from this little group. Yeah, so these next 3 all came from like this, like it wasn't a weird situation, but it was on Facebook Marketplace. It was one of the first times using it. And the guy had like some 1996 Olympics, like a collection of stuff. And he also had like, he neglected to tell me, like he had this big warehouse, like just full of stuff. And he had like vintage clothing and everything. So this is the one piece I paid $30 for. It's the Guess Jeans ASAP Rocky collaboration. Like, I couldn't believe the dude had this. And I honestly probably could have gotten it for a little bit cheaper, because the guy didn't know what it was. But I wanted to make sure like I could get this. That was one thing I got off of him. The other 2 were nothing crazy. This is Wanna Raise Some Hell and Hell Yeah. I don't know anything about wrestling, so I can't tell you I couldn't tell you anything about this stuff, man. Like, I didn't grow up watching wrestling, any of that. It wasn't my childhood. The last thing is something, it's another thing that's kinda, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's kinda, nothing too, like, crazy. It's pretty basic, if you ask me. It's just Coca-Cola NASCAR. So you just got Coca-Cola 600 on the back. I don't even know what that means. I'm not NASCAR either. It's not my thing. But those 2 shirts, I think you let me get for $7 or $8 a piece, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that was like one of the most different like scenarios into which I got a whole bunch of stuff, more than just like that. There was a whole lot of crazy stuff you had in that warehouse. It was like vintage. But yeah, like it was just a random thing, and you know, I got to make a connection with the guy, and it worked out. But oh yeah, so this is another thing I found at Goodwill. It's a Georgetown Hoyas. I really love the graphic on this t-shirt, because where I'm from, I'm close to Atlanta, so like everybody loves Georgia, and I don't. So it seemed like a Bulldog or whatever it is that's not Georgia Bulldogs. It's refreshing to me, but I really love this. Like, there's a pair of sample Georgetown 4s, the P's. But actually, there's 2. One's more crazy than the other, but the recent one, like, if I could get those one with this, like, I'd be pretty set with that. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. I found this in Mississippi. Yeah, I found this in Mississippi at a Goodwill. That's pretty close was $7. It was like the first, is it Starter? Or no, it's Majestic. It was the first kind of really cool jacket that I found for the winter that I really like. It's Texas Longhorns. It's got the little Longhorns logo on the back. It's nothing too crazy, but it's something I would wear whenever it gets colder again. But I live in South Carolina, so it really ever gets cold enough for me to wear this, except maybe like 1 or 2 months out the year. Alright, so this is another Facebook Marketplace find that I found. It was just a group of Olympic jerseys. I want to say they were all 96. These two are for the WNBA, and I can't lie to you, like my knowledge of like the WNBA in the 90s is pretty limited. So, I mean, you can flame me down in the comments below. I honestly don't know. I didn't want to like look it up and be like, oh yeah, I know who these are, and then I don't. But so yeah, those are 2 of the WNBA ones. The rest were NBA. I think there was 1, 2, 3, 5 more. So this one, Scottie Pippen, number 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all 1996 because they all had like the same kind of logo. And John Stockton was next. Penny Hardaway. And I got them all for a pretty good deal. Like I want to say, it was a group. I think I probably paid like $70 for all of them. So it was $10 a piece for all of them. Grant Hill. And they're all Champion. And that's one of like my favorite jerseys to find is Champion. I mean, I'm pretty happy to find a vintage jersey like together. But those are hands down like my favorite to find. Shaquille O'Neal. I'm 13. Yeah, this is my favorite one from the group. Alright, so we're getting close to the end. Like I think this, yeah, it's like 2 more. This is one of like, personally for me, one of the craziest finds. It's a 1987 to 1988 Lakers back-to-back championship shirt. I don't know if this is like a reprint or something. And it doesn't really fit me the best. It's a little bit snug on me. But I was super happy to find this. Like, if it actually is from 1987, because like the tag's complete, it's gone. There's no statement. There's no hope. But I was super happy to find this because ever since LeBron got traded, you know, I did hop on that bandwagon. But I am a LeBron fan. I have been a LeBron fan since like, I mean, I was young when he first got drafted in 2003. So I think like the year he went to the Heat was whenever I first been like, oh yeah, you know LeBron, that's gonna be my favorite player. Why not? And since then, that's just, you know, my favorite player to watch. Just because I guess that's probably the best for my era. Because Kobe, I was still kind of young when he was doing his thing, getting his last few championships. And that's another, I don't even want to get into that right now. I'm still kind of tore up from that. But, alright, yeah, so to me, this is the craziest thing that I found out of any of these to me. So, it's got Usher on the front. And it's something I didn't even know until I found this shirt. But he had, like, this Truth Tour with Kanye. And I don't really know if you consider this, like, a Kanye t-shirt. Because it's only on the back. But, I mean, as far as how Kanye's music influenced me growing up, and even now with the newer albums, like, this is just one of the dopest things I've found. Like, and it was under Goodwill in my hometown, and I was really, really glad I could get it. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one, YouTube. Like I said in the last video, if there's anything you don't like about, you know, anything that I do, don't do, I'm open to suggestions still. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do because the last video was an unboxing. I'm sorry if I keep touching my face too. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been trying to stay on top of myself to like make sure I do like these videos. So yeah, I had to like really stay on myself today. I had a few things I had to do. Late at night, I had to watch the NBA game. It was a lot. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. I appreciate you, and like I said, don't be afraid to give me any like criticism, you know, feedback, whatever. But that's gonna be it for this one, YouTube.